Hey, Darren Cowan here from DC Photography Productions. Today I want to take some time and talk about, I call it my masterpiece, because it basically took me 24 years to complete. This is the first one. I have another one that goes underneath it, and then the third and fourth I couldn't do because I wasn't that skilled of an artist to be able to do it the way that I could see it in my mind. And matter of fact, I had help on the first two pieces, and I couldn't get it the way that I wanted. So what I did when I became a Navy photographer, is I took pictures of this piece and the other piece, and then I was able to do 3 and 4, which is here, and here, and do it all digital. And I got done with this piece right here, and I think it was April of 2018. So it was almost like 24 years or something like that, because I started this in the winter of 1994. And this right here, this circle right here, was originally just supposed to be this, half and half, white representing good, black representing evil, and you got the arrow pointing to that. And then I started drawing, and I came up with this. Now I just started doing some abstract stuff here, but what I did so that people would know that this is a world, I put a world up here, and I did the same thing here. I put a world here. Now in this one I incorporated the world into it so that people wouldn't have to look at this here. They would know that this represents the world. And you have a crack in the world here because, again, in Revelation, God talks about destroying the world. Now, I know, and other Christians know, that that's going to happen. And this piece, knowing this, and I was 23 at the time, and I had done a study in Revelation, so I knew what to expect. I didn't know how it was going to happen, but I believe the Bible, and I just, it's 2021. Today is January 1st, 2021, and the things that I have seen just blows my mind. I never thought in a million years I'd be talking about the things that are happening in today's day and age. I believe that Christians haven't quite been doing their job, and I'm a Christian. I'm part of that group. I put this hand up here, and it's the hand of Christians of all colors. We're supposed to be holding up the world on the foundation of God, and I feel like we're slipping. And I feel like, we need to get back on track, because we need to get people saved. We need to grab the pieces, and we need to pull the pieces back and just ask God to give us a little bit more time, because there's a lot of people out there who don't know Jesus Christ as their Savior. That's what this piece is about. And I thought back then that I was so far away from God that I could never come back to Him. Now, this piece here, I'm really not going to talk about it right now. I'm getting a cold chill just thinking about it. But I will talk about this, and it kind of goes along with what I'm talking about right now. I didn't incorporate it in this one. I do have a hand. There's a hand here, and then I have a person falling. Like, this is supposed to be a person with the hand. So I got the hand here, falling, and this is falling. I got some other pieces with that represents men falling, because we live in a fallen world. and that's what that means. But I don't want to go too far off track. So I believe that, again, I believed I was so far away from God that I would never be able to come back to Him. But, you know, a light went off, and it's kind of like, I guess I will say, you know, this is like a light bulb here. A light went off, and I realized that, you know, it's not God who won't accept me. All I got to do is start changing who I am. And one of the ways that happened was through art therapy. You know, I was answering some really tough questions back then to figure out who I was and what happened to me and why I ended up the way why I ended up where I was. Why I thought I had gone so far that I was too far away from God to ever be able to come back to Him. So there's a lot of soul searching, and I did that through art. I did it through writing. I did it through getting off the heavy drugs that I was doing at the time. I think one of the reasons why I didn't commit my life to God back then, when things started to get clearer, is because I didn't want to stop doing some of the drugs that I was doing, which was my main drug. I loved doing it. I loved smoking marijuana. And I didn't want to give it up. I truly thought that if I gave up marijuana, I wouldn't be able to do stuff like that. And the art that I was doing, I wouldn't be able to do it. And it was just helped me out so much that I didn't want to give it up. Basically, I wanted to have one foot in the world and one foot in Christianity. And I lived like that for many, many years. To be honest with you, it wasn't until I was 27 that I quit drugs completely, and that's only because I went into the Navy, and you know, I had to quit drugs. It was the best decision I ever made. So with that, it was just another step to get closer to start a relationship with the Lord. But that's in my blog. That's part of the blog that I'm doing this for. But so anyway, half and half is where I was in 1994, living half and half. And I kind of wanted to break this down to you as far as that goes, and why this piece and where we are. It just kind of blows my mind. You know, if you know the Bible, if you know Revelation, if you were in my shoes and you did this piece back in 1994, and you knew that the people of the world were gonna go so far that God was gonna come down, He was gonna destroy the earth, and that was gonna be it, you'd be blown away from what I've seen, because I've been paying attention to it. And for us to be where we are, man. But that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm talking about, I don't like doing this. I don't like getting in front of the camera and talking about this stuff. But I don't know, if I can, you know, plant a seed or get somebody's attention, or start making somebody think about what I'm saying and what this means and where we are, then I feel like God can use me to get your attention. So that's why I do what I do, and I pray that you're getting something out of it. All right, well, hey, until the next segment, it's Darren Conway. Peace out.